Good day everyone, I am the first reporter. I am Irami Polina and my topic is all about millennials and news. Millennials and news, according to a new study by the Knight Foundation, millennials are regular news consumers who rely on journalism for information, entertainment, and guidance on how to vote. The survey of 1,660 young adults shows that 88% of people ages 18 to 34 access news at least weekly, including 53% who do so every day. Next one is the importance of news in the millennial generation. Millennials value social media as a way to connect with others beyond their immediate networks. Many millennials follow news station and newspaper on Twitter and Facebook and believe that the information they get from these outlets is reliable. Next is the importance of news, mainly to inform the public about events that are around them and may affect them. Often news is for entertainment purposes too, to provide a distraction of information about other places people are unable to get to or have little influences over. News can make people feel connected to. Next is the difference between old generation news and millennial news. First one, old generation news or media. Old media are media that were owned and controlled by large companies and disseminated through one-way communication methods. These are the examples of old media. First is newspaper, second film, and third television. Second one is new generation news or media. New media are media that can be produced and distributed digitally by anyone with an internet connection, generally involve two-way communication. These are the examples of new generation news. First is blogs, second is social media like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Next is the advantages and disadvantages of millennials news or media. First one, advantages of millennial news. First is news producer get instant feedback. Second is news is instantaneous. Third is information production is no longer just for the elites. And minority views and opinion can gain traction. Next is disadvantages. First is misinformation spread like wildfire. Second is we can live in ideological bubbles. And third is children can access inappropriate information more easily.
Millennials and social media. Who are the millennials? Millennials are also called Gen Y or Generation Y. Millennials refers to the individual who were born between the 1980s and early 2000s. Millennials or Generation Y may known also as eco-boomers because they are the children of baby boomers. Characteristic of millennials. Students of the millennials generation are accustomed to using keyboards rather than pens or pencils, to reading information from computer screens or mobile devices rather than from printed text, to being connected with friends in digital environment. Another feature of millennials is that they are the first digital native generation. Specifically, they grew up with the internet and many other technological advances such as smartphone, tablets, and are very familiar with everything that connected with digital. Social media. Social media is any digital tool that allows the users to quickly create and share content with the public. Social media has become an essential part of modern society. It is an internet-based service that allows to connect and interact with friends, contact with strangers. Example: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, blogs, TikTok, and etc. What is social media? Social media are blogging, microblogging, online ratings, social bookmarking, podcast, forum message board, social knowledge, geolocation, multimedia, and social networking. Social media has helped business advertisers worldwide and shop online. Characteristic of social media: participation. Encourage the people to contribute and give the feedback those who are interested. Openness. Social media provide the open service to give the comment, participate, voting, and share the information. Conversation. Social media is two-way communication in which you add something in any articles and give the feed to author and also give your suggestion. Provide the facility to debating on different topic. Community. Social media allows communities to inform quickly and communicate effectively, in which share the interesting information, thoughts, and feelings. Connected. Social media connected the people and decreased distances among the people and also share the daily activity, ideas, and interesting information. Social media has not only invented but has been changed many times through the upbringing of the millennials. For millennials, social media is as seamlessly integrated into their lives as their computer and cell phones. It's how they communicate, socialize, conduct business, and explore the world. By whatever name they called, I generation, Generation Y, Generation Next, Eco Boomers, the millennials are the first digital native. Millennials consume 18 to 34 years old are notably impacted by internet influence and people they follow on social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook. The daily use of Facebook is 77% compared to 68% usage by 35 to 54 years old than 52% of the 55 plus age group. Social media has allowed millennials to have an online world of their own, where they make friends, network, learn new things, and find jobs.
So my topic is all about millennials and Twitter. Who are the millennials? A person who was born between the early 1980s and the late 1990s, also known as Generation Y. What is Twitter? Twitter is a social media site and its primary purpose is to connect people and allow people to share their thoughts with a big audience. So 61% of Twitter users are millennials. Millennials are known as the digital generation, and they are quick to turn to convenient and intriguing tech platforms to interact, share, and research products they are interested in. In addition, Twitter users can accumulate a lot of followers, giving them a sense of social popularity. At the same time, they combine news, celebrity updates, and just about anything else you can think of alongside their social post. It's a pretty sweet setup, and millennials are especially intrigued by with a fall of 61% of Twitter users falling into this generational category. So why do millennials use Twitter? First is to learn about current trends. Millennials want to know what's going on and they want to be up to date. Second is to cure boredom and get a good laugh. Entertainment value is one of the big draws that bring millennials to Twitter to cure boredom by watching videos, reading funny posts. Lastly is utilize hashtags at live events. Millennials are leaning on hashtags to help them stay connected and follow updates by the others.
topic, Millennials and Mobile Technology. What is millennials? A person reaching young adulthood in the early 21st century. Millennials, also known as Generation Y or Generation Y, and the demographic cohort following Generation X and preceding Generation Z. Most millennials are the children of baby boomers of the early Gen Zers. Millennials are often the parents, Generation Alpha. Across the globe, young people have postponed marriage. Importance of millennials. Millennials represent a largest segment of the population and are an important target market for consumer companies. The group consists of people born between 1980 and the early 2000s, or roughly 25% of the U.S. population. What is mobile technology? Mobile technology is technology that goes where the user goes and consists of portable, two-way communication devices, computing devices, and the networking technology that connects them. Currently, mobile technology is typified by internet-enabled devices like smartphones, tablets, and watches. Importance of mobile technology. Mobile devices has been driving business communication, allow organizations to get better communication within workers and with customers and vendors. The increase of digital communication has helped to eliminate time and distance as obstacles, which has been beneficial to many parts of society, including business. How did technology give impact to? Having multiple devices and internet allows the ability to solve problems quickly and uncover new perspectives. The accessibility to a vast amount of information means this generation gains more knowledge more quickly than any generation before. What technology do millennials use? 100% of millennials use the internet and 19% of them are smartphones-only internet users. 91% of Gen Zers and 85% of baby boomers utilize the internet, but only 7% and 11% respectively are exclusively using their smartphones to go online. How is technology affecting millennials? The long effects of heavy technology use are unknown, but millennials are already showing signs of digital wear and tear. Health problems such as neck and back pain, nearsightedness, and difficulty with offline relationship and increasingly common in this generation. Why is technology important to millennials? Being the first generation to be born in a digital era, millennials are tech-savvy and consume technology in a different way to previous generation. They can grasp new business tools much quicker than some senior workers, which is the real advantage in fast-paced environment with continuous changing technology. Types of mobile technology. There are four main types of mobile network: cellular communication, 4G networking, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth connections. Below is an in-depth analysis of the different types of mobile technology.